very difficult to predict the stock market these days. One moment it's a good time for investors, and the other, investors are not just finding things funny. The Nigerian stock market has, since the beginning of the year, been recording more losses than gains. And when the bulls appear, their reign is usually short-lived. Today, to open the week session, the all-share index dropped 16 points to close at 0.05%. I beg your pardon, that's a drop, and that's 0.05% in the all-share index, while the market cap also depreciated from 10.979 trillion naira to 10.973 trillion naira today. Let's now take a look at the stocks that brushed off, maybe we can call it the negative vibes in the market today. First on the list is Dangote Cement. It is followed by Better Glass, and we see that Better Glass made a 1 naira gain equivalent to 1.79% rise. Dangote Flour is also going in a similar path with 3.80%, and then we also see, and that's actually a 3.80% rise from its last close. Moving on to the top fallers now, Mobil is losing again this time, followed by the Cement Company of Northern Nigeria. Unfortunately, Cement Company of Northern Nigeria and Guarantee, which both impacted the market drivers in last session, that was on Friday, but unfortunately they're making losses today. They couldn't sustain that rise, and of course they're followed by UAC Prop, that's UACN Property Development Company PLC, which follows with 8.93% drop in the value of its share price. In total, we look at the summary of all activities today, we see that it was a huge loss that brought the value of shares today to 1.389 billion naira, and that was realized in the trading of 271.075 million shares, which exchanged hands in 3,814 deals. On to foreign markets now. Maybe not so surprising, as US President Donald Trump announced plans to raise tariffs on Chinese goods this week. Is taking its toll on almost all markets, as investors they've been thrown in doubts as to whether trade talks, which were earlier scheduled for the week, still remains feasible. We see that FTSE, which actually started in a bad posture, is closing today at 0.40% rise. The Dow edged however, edged higher, and that's a 0.88% drop today. So that's all on the stock market review. It's back to Fidelia.
Well, thank you, Oyin, for that review. It seems the NSE is still quite unstable. We see it's recorded gains in the last 2 days of trading last week, and it's beginning trading this week on a negative note.
I mean, like we always say, we can only hope for better days ahead.
Indeed, we can only hope for better days.